The Magical Well. I want to tell you a story. In a small forgotten corner of the world, nestled deep within a dense and ancient forest, there lay a magical well known only to a select few. Its existence was a closely guarded secret, passed down through generations of the villagers who lived nearby. This well, they believed, held the power to bring people's innermost desires to life. The well, surrounded by vibrant wildflowers and moss-covered stones, emitted an otherworldly glow that cast a gentle, enchanting light upon its surroundings. Its waters were clear as crystal, but they held secrets far deeper than mere reflections. Among those who knew of the well's enchanting abilities, there was a young woman named Meagan. She lived in the nearby village and had heard whispers of the well's powers throughout her childhood. Her deepest desire was to escape the ordinary life she had been born into, to explore the world and discover her own purpose. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the forest into an ethereal twilight, Meagan made her way to the well. She held a small, ornate silver cup, a family heirloom passed down through generations, and she dipped it into the well's shimmering waters. As the cup filled with the enchanted liquid, she whispered her most profound desire into the fading light. "I wish to find a purpose that sets my heart ablaze," she said. As she sipped from the cup, the water tasted like the sweetest nectar, and an extraordinary warmth enveloped her. The forest seemed to come alive with a symphony of rustling leaves and whispered secrets. It was as if the very world around her was responding to her plea. Days turned into weeks, and Meagan's life began to change in subtle yet profound ways. New opportunities emerged, and she discovered talents and passions she never knew she possessed. She ventured far beyond the village, travelling to distant lands and meeting people who ignited her spirit. With each step, she felt her purpose blossoming like the wildest of flowers. The villager, witnessing the transformation in Meagan, became increasingly curious about the magical well. It was said that one could visit the well only once in their lifetime, and the price for such a gift was to keep the well's existence a secret. Yet, as more villagers ventured into the depths of the forest to make their own wishes, a sense of discontent began to settle among them. Soon, the forest was no longer a hidden sanctuary, but a bustling place filled with people yearning to uncover their innermost desires. The enchantment of the well began to wane, its waters losing their radiance. Meagan, now living a life of purpose and adventure, watched with a heavy heart as the well's magic slowly faded. She realized that the well's true power lay not in the granting of wishes, but in the journey that followed. The journey, she understood, was where one truly found their innermost desires and discovered their purpose. She returned to the well, her silver cup in hand, to thank it for what it had given her. With a solemn nod, she made a final wish. "Let those who come here seeking answers discover the power within themselves, for it is the journey that lights the path to their desires." With those words, the well's glow intensified, and the forest around it came alive once more, as if it understood and approved of her wish. The villagers who came afterward found inspiration and guidance within themselves, understanding that the well's true magic was not in the granting of wishes, but in the transformation it inspired. And so, the well in the enchanted forest continued to be a secret, guarded by those who knew its true power, reminding all who ventured there that the journey toward their innermost desires was the most magical part of all.